What's up, nation? Hey, so truth is, I'm looking at this letter here from Urban Meyer, and the letter is basically saying what a lot of people say when they are guilty. Let's just go through it. Dear Buckeye Nation, hearts heavy, witness the events, blah blah blah, yada yada. Statement for the 105 men, blah 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 blah. Core values, who cares? I genuinely believe we have an obligation to help develop the men, blah blah blah. The truth. University of Florida, now OSU. I follow proper reporting protocols whenever you've learned of an incident involving a student, athlete, coach, or member of our staff, elevating the issues to the proper channels. I did so regarding Zach Smith in 2015. Take that responsibility seriously. Anything else is false. Got it. The power of what I say and how I say it, especially regarding sensitive and serious domestic issues, never been more evident than now. My words, whether in a reply to a reporter's question or in addressing a personal issue, must be clear, compassionate, most of all completely accurate. Unfortunately, at Big Ten Media Days on July 24th, I failed on many of these fronts. My intention was not to say, stop right there. We've all heard the famous phrase, which is true in everyone's life: the road to hell is paved with good intentions, or something similar to that. My intention was not to say anything inaccurate or misleading, period. However, I was not adequately prepared to discuss these sensitive personnel issues with the media, and I apologize for the way I handled those questions. I don't care how he answered the questions. Bottom line is he was being truthful. He was caught off guard, or he just didn't want to answer the questions, or chose to answer them a certain way. Doesn't matter to me. That's what he did. And I didn't think that any of that was quote unquote damning to his job or whatever. Then he says, I understand there are more questions to be answered, and I look forward to doing just that with the independent investigators retained by the university, and I will cooperate fully with them. First of all, just thinking about it, if you look at the six people they chose, at least as of like Friday, uh, a couple of them were from Ohio State, so I don't know how you investigate yourself. Second of all, he says, but for now, out of respect for the ongoing inquiry, I will refrain at this time. So he's just saying, yeah, no, I don't really. Yeah. But then he says, please know that the truth is the ultimate power, and I am confident that I took appropriate action. The question is, yes, did he take action? But the question is, whatever action he took, was it the right action? And as he stated above, he regrets if he has failed in his words. The son of a woman, duh. And the husband to another, duh. As the father of two incredible young women, so be it. Those who know me best know the admiration and respect I have for all. Our core values are just that, values that do not ever waver. I ask that you continue to support the incredible coaches and student athletes. I look forward to rejoining them soon. Of course, he looks forward to rejoining them, but it's just interesting. I think that a coach needs to have communication with his players, but at the same time, he needs to be silent because this is somewhat an official investigation. I mean, it's not, it could be used as evidence in a court case, but it's not, going to get him arrested. Um, and my take on these types of issues is that, number one, Urban Meyer was not the one that committed domestic violence. Really, if there's anyone that should be getting some sort of reprimand, I think it should be the guy that did it. But again, this is the world we live in. It's the society we live in. We like to blame somebody high, in a high place for something that's a big deal. But really, Zach Smith is the one that, and his ex-wife are the ones that are in question. I think it's funny that we're trying to bring down Ohio State. We, meaning we're all behind it because we're all supporting this media. So, look, do I think that Urban should be fired for it? I don't know. He was put in a tough position. It's not like the guy was arrested and thrown in jail and he could have been like, yeah, here you go. The truth is, the guy wasn't put in jail. I mean, in '09 and 2015 that I know of. If he was, he was. But anyway, Urban's trying to say he did this, did that. It is what it is. I don't really care if he keeps his job or not.